unlimited skating. Follow at Extreme Action Park for all the savings. Extreme Action Park is west of I-95 and Commercial Boulevard.
It was an Altoid. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. It's the first time I am doing a hot talk live on the air and live on the radio. When I tell you, okay, I got a few commercials. If you are listening to the radio, I hope you join me. If you are online, I hope you will call a friend and tell a friend to come on into this conversation tonight. Oh, where's my thing? Okay. I'm going to try and go back and forth and look at the comments.
Media Group Station and a 3-time NAB Marconi winner for Urban Station.
Oh, there it is.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, make sure. Jim.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me.
On the air.
I need to try it first.
With 0 sugar and now even more delicious.
Oops, no.
Is the new Coca-Cola 0 Sugar the best Coke ever? Pick up a 20-ounce from Wawa today. 2 for $3.50. Back-to-school savings are now in session and your money matters. So make it go further at Burlington. Get top marks on Rule the School style with deals on denim, shoes, tees, backpacks, and more for kids in any grade. And for students heading off to college, make sure their dorm is study, sleep, and social life ready with the coolest decor on the floor. Okay, class dismissed. For extra credit, head to Burlington now. Burlington, love the deals.
Yo, Hot 105, what's happening in our community?
They do a lot for the community and stuff like that.
Paid for by Attorney Big Al. Accident, crash, slip or fall. There's only one number to call. 1-800-HERD-123. If you're doing something positive to impact the Magic City and our community, we want to know about it and give you our microphone and airways to empower your efforts. Please contact our Community Relations Manager, Maestro Powell, at 305-567-5739 or connect with us at hot105fm.com now. Salute to the whole community, and that's what's hot. 105.
Daniel Ponder and the Tomorrow People.
Thank you. The 3-word revolution.
I am live. You all have to hurry up.
If you love yourself, say yeah. 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 Ever since I was born, people tried to tell me what to do, where to go, how to wear my hair.
Call the line now. You have to call now.
God is a man who would surely burn me. If I didn't follow the rules, well, that ain't fair. 'Cause there's a rebel inside of me. Said a girl who knows what she wants to be. Lord, there's a dreamer inside of me. Said I won't stop until I'm free. 'Cause there is a 3-word.
Yo, Reggie, what's up? I'm live. You all have to call now.
Oh, there is a 3-word revolution. Yeah, there's a 3-word revolution. Oh, there's a 3-word revolution. Now I'm a grown woman, and they still trying to tell me. See how to love him, how to get them, how to do him right. They say you need a man who can validate you. Well, I know my worth and I'ma be alright.
Where are you? I'm live.
Said a girl who knows
What?
she wants to be here.
No, I don't see her.
Oh, there's a dreamer. There's a dreamer inside. Said I won't stop.
And I need her on the phone. I'm talking to her on the radio.
I know that.
There's no, she's not on the phone. I need her on the phone line.
There's a three-word revolution.
There she,
Oh,
You see her?
I see her on the stream, but I need her on the phone
revolution.
as well. I don't see her face. I just see it up, but I'm going live to her on the radio. They cannot hear what's on the web. The radio cannot hear what's on the web. So I need her on the phone, on this warm line. Thank you. All right, Stormy. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, said I love myself. Lord, I love myself. Well, tell me, do you love yourself? Yeah. Said I love myself, Lord, now. I love myself. I love myself.
Let's go. It's Hot Talk with Jill.
Say it till you believe it. I love myself. That is Danielle Ponder. You can find her in record stores and online. And welcome. I am Jill Tracey. Thank you for joining me so much tonight on Hot Talk, South Florida's #1 community affairs show. Each and every Sunday night at 11, we highlight the achievements and discuss the challenges of our community with you and an engaging panel of guests. And I ask you, as always, to have a seat. Perhaps you will have a cocktail and join the conversation. I will offer you tonight Then Chocolate Almond by Cooper's Hawk. When I tell you, don't drop your glass. It is an absolutely beautiful red wine. I had dinner with friends on Saturday. Shouts out Yvonne and Adrian. And they introduced me to it at Cooper's Hawk. It's a red and it's got a little chocolate almond thing happening. It's beautiful. And it's not like a dessert wine. It's beautiful with dinner. So check it out. And tonight we're live on YouTube. I'm live on my YouTube channel. So I hope you will go on over there. YouTube. Oh, you can't really see me now. I haven't figured it out. But my dear guest has figured it out. Of course she has. Miss Stormy Wellington is my guest tonight. Those of you who know Stormy Wellington know that this sister is a movement. She is a Van Gogh of contradictions. She is a Picasso of determination. And she has brought all of those elements of herself together to be a bad, shut your mouth. I've known Stormy for a number of years. She's been on the show several times. But I tell you, of the women, of the people that I know who have had an amazing trajectory in life and then turn around and help somebody else, girl, hold my hand. I told her a wonderful story I will tell you all one day, about how well, girl, hold my hand resonates in my life now, and I know it does in yours too. There is one sister somewhere that looked out for you in life in a place where no one else was. You would have never known. Maybe it was even that girl that was going to hold your hand and get you through a moment in your life that you had never experienced. And Stormy took that experience and brought it to the masses. And that's just one of the many reasons why I wanted to spend the hour with Stormy tonight. Because in a space where we talk about how we just, why can't Black folks get it together? Why can't Black women get it together? And with the very women that they're talking about, she has found a space to let women understand that, yes, if you can hold your sister's hand and if you can be there for her, you can have anything. And so can she. And building together, there's nothing we can't do. So I want to say good evening to my sister, Miss Stormy Wellington. How are you, darling? Okay. Okay. And thank you, sis. Thank you for joining me tonight. So listen, you are quite the world traveler now, Miss Stormy Wellington. Where you were just in what, Dallas? Well, you live in Dallas. You live between Dallas and Florida, yeah? Houston, I'm sorry. Yeah. But you still call South Florida home. Yeah. So listen, for those who don't know, let's take them back a little bit. So now I met you when you had a couple of boutiques, right? And I think the first time we had a full on conversation, you were sharing with me all of the things you were doing. And we were going to Vegas. I think we were on a flight to Vegas together, going to Magic Show. As a matter of fact, I think that's what it was. Yeah. And so, yeah. Where do you want to start? Because there's so many places we could start. And this is your second or third trip to Hot Talk. So you tell me where you want to start. Of course, one of the stories that really touched my heart was, the story that you told about how it really sort of became a woman when you came home and your little brother was sitting in the house and the lights were off and, your parents were out on the ziggity boom. And you had to step up and take care of your brother and get y'all lights turned back on. And what you were willing to do to get that, and how you have turned that into this entirely magnificent life that maybe you didn't even see at that time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And so what did you do? Mm-hmm. Mm. Right. Mm-hmm. And so you did. He offered you the 600. You let him see up your skirt. What was that? And you went right. And then you went home, you took care of business. What impression did that leave on you about your place in the world as a woman? Right? Because you talked about, every time your mom came home, you got a different woman. But your trajectory is not like your mother's, right? So what was that different? What did you know even at 13 that was different that led you this way as opposed to that way? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Where you? Yeah. And that's what's amazing, Stormy, is that even at that young age, right, there was something positive you took from your mother's experience. Because a lot of young women, we all know, are in those situations right now, right? And they don't always have the, kahunas, or haven't had enough life experience with another woman to understand I can do this, but I don't have to be this. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's really powerful, because I would think that is the core of your trajectory. Like, I've been killing a lot of plants, right? I'm like, I went and got the app and the whole thing about how I keep these plants alive. And right? And so every plant has a different way they grow. I had a palm on one side, and I had some other tropical on the other side. The palm is doing fine. The other one's a mess. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the roots of the soil were over there or any of that. And when I look at your story, that's exactly what I feel, that there's so many roses that grow from concrete. And I feel a lot of Girl Hold My Hand was one of those. You've done so much, but I want to start there, because that's the one thing that not only you've done, but that of these kind of events, that reaches women, that says it's okay wherever you are right now. Girl, hold my hand, and we can get wherever we're trying to go together. right? And the root of that, the soil of that, was that experience that you had with your mother. Because, I mean, she had some, some of it was rough, but something she planted in you let you see the light at the same time. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't look like what I've been through. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing some. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Mm. Right. And that's what I'm. Mm-hmm. No, go ahead. Go finish. Oh, we'll get that. There you go. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Right. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That is what is special about what you've created out of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people stay in that, but with all of that, you was able to flip it. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, girl, hold my hand, and all of the experiences that you're creating for men and women are doing just that. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you may not have been in this space to do this work had those things not happened to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah. Then right. Right. You created it out of that. So tell me, so now and you have so many, so we have to like go down the line. But Girl Hold My Hand, was that the first like major large event that you created out of what is it? Total Life Changers? Is that your company now? One of them now. It's a whole lot going on. Well, listen. Okay, so wait, let's take a break. I have to take a commercial, and we'll come back on the other side. Coach Stormy Wellington in the building, your home girl, and the girl that's going to teach you how to hold your hand, somebody else's hand, and the bag at the same time. Keep it locked. I am Joe Tracey, and this is Hot Talk on Hot 105.
Experience classically yours. The superstars of soul.
Okay, man. All right. So yeah. So wait, give me and that was the order of these events. Which one was first? Because this is what's really put you on a worldwide platform, is these events.
So it's a lot of different things going on. TLC is my network marketing company. It's our income. TLC.
So you want to start there, and then how you created these companies out of that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Changers. All right.
Changes.
Say it again.
Changes.
Changers or changes?
Changes.
Changes. Okay. And then okay, and then you'll go. We'll touch Girl Hold My Hand. The Awakening is the next one in September in Houston.
Yeah.
So we want to get to that because we got about 8 minutes. No, maybe 6 minutes of commercials. About 6 minutes of commercials. And I'm gonna come back in with a short bid. Put this over here. And then I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna go straight to Total Life Changers. You know, how you built your empire, and then you know how you hope it inspires others is where I want to get to, and then how can they be a part?
Okay.
Empower.
Feels like you had an anxiety attack at the beginning of the show. I wasn't logged in.
What? Oh, well, I'm live. Yeah, and if you weren't here, I would have just had to like ad-lib some shit because you were the whole show. I was like, where is she?
We just had an anxiety attack too.
Yeah, because there's nothing like dead. Okay, there's nothing worse than dead air, child. Nothing. You know what? I love that glow. The spray.
It's beautiful.
Love
right?
it. I love it.
Yeah.
I need something to get rid of these. I work too much bags under my goddamn eyes, short of surgery. I really don't want to have surgery, but I have got to do something about this. Let's see. And then I'm gonna go to Rush Over. Let's see. Where am I?
SunshineLiquorFest.com or TicketGateway.com. $120 while tickets last. The Sunshine Festival. You don't want to miss it.
This is attorney Al Barzkai, Big Al from 1-800-HURT-123. You all know me as a straight shooter because I call it how it is. You call me for one reason. You want to get paid for your injury, and that's what I want to do for you. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you get paid. Now, other lawyers will promise you this or that, false dreams. Who needs it? How much are they going to get you? That's what you want to know. That's what I'm going to do for you. Call me now, 1-800-HURT-123. I'm the attorney that wants to get you paid. Attorney Big Al, 1-800-HURT-123.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit,
I don't know if we got enough time for that one. I'm just do this one.
You connect to a to help you assess your addiction. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. So call us at
Damn it.
Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Emu and Doug for the final question. Category is things you climb. All right, Limu, what do you think? You sure? We're going with Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Oh, so close. We were looking for stairs. Huh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
At Napa, we keep things moving. If it has wheels and an engine, we help keep it on the road. And if it's on the road, we have parts for it. And if you need a part, you can get it fast, like same-day pickup or next-day delivery fast. At Napa, when we're not thinking about cars, we're thinking about the people who drive them. Because when it comes to serving you and our community, our motor never quits. That's Napa know-how. Same-day pickup and next-day delivery available at participating stores and on in-stock items only.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show. 105 is what Miami listens to.
So there's a paradigm switch right now going on with what people are eating. So I've seen some different ethnicities eating.
You can tell me no rich white woman came in there and bought some chicken bag.
Miss Hawthorne did not go in there and get no chicken bags on it.
Miss Hawthorne, she said she went in there to get them. I probably
she said somebody, but Miss Hawthorne ain't going to get that bag.
Hey, make sure you listen Monday starting at 6 a.m. Now here's another 25 minutes of today's R&B and old school. This is how we do it, family.
It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
The minister gave this example. He said that a Muslim, Christian, and a Jew were all out on the bank of a river, and a man was drowned. The Muslim cast out the rope, and his rope was too short to save the man. Then the Christian put his rope out. His rope was too short to save the man. Then the Jew cast his rope, and his rope was too short to save the man. Now they got one or two options. Either they can stand on the bank and argue over whose rope is the best, or use some common sense and tie all three of them together and save that man.
And welcome back to Hot Talk. 888-550-9105. There we are. I don't know what happened to that. But we are back. We are back. My guest tonight on Hot Talk, one Miss Stormy Wellington. You all know her well from her. Most of you in South Florida now know Stormy from Total Life Changes. It's the first company of Stormy's that reached worldwide appeal. And so now, how did you segue? We started at 13, and then you segued into sales. Was it your boutiques the next thing that you went to before you started Total Life Changes? Yeah. Yeah, stepping in style. Yes, because my hairdresser was right behind you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Had to, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what's so remarkable about how you just fixed your life without it. See, I had to go and cry in the Yamla skirt on national TV for a year to fix my life. But you really just, grinded it out and made it happen. And that's why I think your story is so incredible. And it is so relative to so many different women, men and women, but particularly women, because we, particularly right now, and you know this, Stormy, that we, a lot of our culture, particularly our music, is pitting us against each other. I can't even say most of the stuff that that we're listening to right now, and a lot of it is just not encouraging us to be there for one another. That we as a community, and then as women who are the leaders, who are the mothers of the community. But within all of that, you've been able to take a lot of those women who are living those lives in that damaged space and be able to share with them a whole nother walk. Yeah. What is that? What is your special sauce? How are you reaching these women where other people are not? So help you God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Teen, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. You too fraud, right. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Right. We lost you. Your audio kind of died there for a second. Yeah, it's a little. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That was a word right there. Say that word. Say it again. Yeah. And how did you know that was your sweet spot? You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people have walked in that space. You know, I know you you are very demure when it comes to your superpowers, Stormy Wellington. But I'm because I teach kids and I'm with young people, and I will tell you, one of my students through these summer programs that I do years ago, right? She just was not given. I'm talking, she's sitting there looking at me like, I'm like, well, sweetheart, why are you here? And she said, because I need a check. I can't say what she actually said. 15-year-old girl. And because, they got paid to be in the program. And then I found out what what the story was of her life. And in short form, right? Her mom threw her out because she was living with a lesbian. They were in a lesbian relationship. And she said that the daughter was trying to hit on her girlfriend and threw her out. And 2 days after she got thrown out, she's in the street trying to make her way. She got shot coming out of a convenience store. So and I didn't know any of that backstory, but all I knew was this very angry child in front of me. And when I found out her backstory, you know what I'm saying? Lost. I couldn't even imagine what her pain was. And as much as I was able to reach her in a space where they were supposed to be on stage, but that wasn't her. But I put her in a production room doing the engineering of the music, and she found herself. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one person. I'm talking about thousands of women that you have done this with, and the awakening that's coming up next month. It's like a full circle moment of what we're discussing. Yeah. And so how many women do you typically have? Like thousands of women show up. We lost you again. Your audio kind of fell out again. Yeah. That's better. Yeah, it just needs to be close to you. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. That's that's much better. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow, babe. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say, right. How no one will ever say that you are. Every time I see her, she look just the same. No, not moving the same, not talking the same. And there is such a level of courage in that as well. I mean, and we kind of share that right now because I'm in the middle of a massive change in my life. Yes. And and so many of the things that I am reading in your books, I will put them up on the screen, and I will tell you her first book is The Quiet Storm, and the second was 9 Laws of Success. This one right here, you need to call Amazon while we talking, because this one right here and the other one, the 21 Unrefutable Laws of Recruitment. That's powerful in so many ways, right? Even if you're not in MLM, and we'll discuss what that is because I don't think a lot of people know. But even if you're not that, I find with that book, almost every circumstance that you want to move yourself into, you got to recruit in order to make it happen. I just love the way you flip that. Yeah. And you're a 3-time author now. Like, how do you find time for this? Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Wow. Yeah. 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 Right.